Stop if you've heard this before, but you need to be selling personalized print-on-demand products, especially in the fourth quarter, gift-giving season where people want that custom touch on their gifts to their loved ones, their friends, their family, etc. You already know this. So in today's video, we're just gonna look at how well these products are selling on the premier destination for selling personalized print-on-demand products, which is Etsy. It's so easy. You can enable personalization in a single click. And if you haven't tried, I'm gonna beg you to try. All right, I'll even show you at the end of this video how to launch a personalized POD product using Printify, because they just recently expanded the functionality of their personalizable print-on-demand products, and it is really cool. But I wanted to make sure you guys were aware. If you go to the catalog here in Printify, they have a page dedicated right here to personalization picks, and that's what we're looking at here behind me. So I went through and researched on Etsy just how well each one of these products are selling. We're gonna go through one at a time, starting with personalized custom t-shirts. Now we are broad stroking this. We're doing, this is very high level. Of course, there's sub-niche opportunities, and when you launch new listings, you do wanna hone in on specific sets of SEO optimized keywords. In a perfect world, you would just rank number one on personalized shirt, but that is often not the case. For instance, you can see right here, the first one that pops up, it just says custom text. It's got that university font. It's distressed, and it is doing 350 sales a month. And yes, it is an ad. It is in the first row, but still 350 sales a month is really good. The next one is for group vacations, and that's doing about 12 sales a month. The next one is just broad. The keywords they honed in on are custom family t-shirts and baby bodysuits. Converting really well, 6.5%. That's crazy. But that often is the case. We talked about this in my last video at the end of last week on Friday, I think I released it, where if you offer multiple products in a single listing or multiple designs in a single listing, you typically see a bump in conversion rate. And that is certainly the case there. The next one, personalized that's doing 23 sales a month. This next one's doing 12 sales a month, and it's honed in specifically on personalized grandpa and papa and dad shirts. So let's do a quick scroll. Now we've got these bootleg shirts here. Oh, by the way, I didn't even mention, the reason I'm able to see how many sales these listings are doing is because I'm using the Everbee Chrome extension. All right, if you have the Chrome extension and you're logged in, you can see the monthly sales, the views, the conversion rate, the listing age. You can see more than that. If you actually go to the listing, you can see things like the tags and the keyword score for the tags. So I'll link to Everbee in the description, but if you're selling on Etsy and you're serious about it, you should be using Everbee. So check this out. This listing right here is doing 2,000 sales a month. It has 1.7 million views. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even jealous about this, because if I was selling that design right now, I would probably not be sleeping. I'm sure they are slammed. They probably have a whole team of people preparing those custom orders with, that bootleg design style. But that's a good problem to have too. 2,000 orders a month. Yes, you heard that. 2,000 a month. Wait, what is that divided by 30? 2004 divided by 30. 30 days in a month. Yeah, about 66 orders a day. That is absolutely insane. Now, I doubt they're making $10 profit per sale, but if they were, that would be $660 profit per day. Insane, insane. So custom photo, this one's a lot easier. You literally just have your customer send you a photograph, you pop it on the shirt. That is more my speed. All right, I think we've looked at the custom shirts enough, but I just wanted to show you guys that they are just crushing. How many sales is that custom photo shirt doing? 1,611 sales a month. Now I could handle that. 1,611 divided by 30, 54 sales a day, but you just take the photo they send, copy paste it into Printify's designer, and you're done. So that one's a little bit easier. By the way, the t-shirts here in Printify, I would recommend, if you're just new starting off, sell the Gildan 5000. Prices start at $5.90. And in my experience, you're probably paying a little bit more than that on average, because again, you've got the color and the size combinations, but very affordable option here. The Gildan 5000 shirt, it's unisex. And if you're using Printify Premium, you get the best pricing available. I'll put my code for a free month of Printify Premium in the description. All right, up next, ceramic decoration ornaments. These in Printify start at $3.81 with Printify Premium. So $3.81, massive room for profits. All right, let's look at what is selling. Custom design ornament doing 557 sales a month. Now, of course, that's not extended out for 12 months out of the year. Granted, these t-shirts, these are going to sell well year round. Of course, they're going to see the biggest bump in demand right now, peak gift giving season. Ornaments, you're going to definitely get the most demand for in November, December, but you do still see sales that happen organically throughout the year. But I just wanted to be clear about that. So 557 sales a month, and they just offer any custom design. This next one, selling the glass ornaments, doing 186 sales a month. The next one is this engraved crystal glass ornament, 73 sales a month. This next one, just your text or image, and then they offer single or double-sided. Actually says 0 sales a month, but they've also by far got the most expensive. I don't know if you guys can see this one behind me here, but by far the highest price point. Like so far, the average price point is between $10 and $15. They're charging $21.45. This next one, like a stained glass window style design. Now, here's the thing. Like, I don't know if that ornament's actually offering that style or not, but you could absolutely, like where it's like physical, where you can touch it, it's actually in the glass, or if it's just a design based on a photo, because you could easily have a customer send you a photo and then run it through, Google AI Studio. Nano Banana will easily recreate a design in that style on demand. Simple text prompt. If you've never used AI before, do not be afraid. It is so easy these days. That one's doing 148 sales a month. Custom dog ornament, and it's watercolored based on a photo. So they send you a photo, you run it through AI, it creates the watercolor output, takes about 10 seconds. It used to be significantly harder, and you used to have to pay for software. Now you can use free AI to do it. 4,091 sales a month. Absolutely insane. Here, one more. This ornament's doing 698 sales a month, and it is just a custom picture ornament. Guys, if you have not been selling ornaments, this is proof right here that you should have been. All right, these are selling like wildfire, and they're not even hard to fulfill. Again, you just run the photographs through AI. You know what? I'm going to prove it to you guys. I'm going to open up this listing right here. I'm literally just going to copy this photo, and then I'm going to pull it into Google AI Studio, and I'm going to say, create a watercolor cartoon version of this photo. And I'm not going to edit this, so you're going to see how long it takes. It's probably going to take like 5 seconds if I had to guess. No excuses, guys. Customers absolutely love. Look at that, 5 seconds, 6 seconds. Customers love this. And it is no harder than what you just watched me do. I want to demystify that this is not hard. All right, you saw that. And I just took it straight off that listing, but obviously the customer would send you their photo and then you're done. All right, next product. We're going to speed up because I have this problem where I talk way too much. Hardcover journal. These are available in Printify starting at $6.94. And again, all of these, as a reminder, are from Printify's curated personalization picks. So they already know, based on years prior, what personalized products sell best, and they put this page together to help us with our decision making. Let's look at Everbee here. Personalized journal. By the way, that just means personalized cover. So it's real easy. Same thing like designing a t-shirt, but instead it's going to be put on a journal cover. And often it's even easier because it's just text-based. Or at least it's like a monotone design where it's just a black text on a leather journal or a white text. You get what I'm saying, right? Just one color. So personalized journal, 93 sales a month. The next one, 21 sales a month. This one right here, custom journal, engraved leather. So that's a little bit higher end, but 200 sales a month. This next one, personalized leather journal for business, 0 sales. So sometimes, new listing, they launch an ad, 0 sales. And it's probably doing more than 0, but Everbee's data won't catch up, for a while, maybe a week or so. Custom name manifestation journal. So they're in that niche, the manifestation niche. They add that one word and start setting themselves apart from just the custom journal search traffic. 81 sales a month. All right, so you guys get the idea. Journals are crushing it. All right, coffee mugs. Specifically, Printify suggested the accent color mug. These start, where is it? The lowest price is $4.74 with Printify Premium. And I would recommend using Printify Choice for a number of reasons, mainly that it usually helps you get the best combination of price and fastest delivery. And they'll update that in real time. So if one of their providers is slammed due to the high order volume in the holidays, they'll just reroute it to another one, keeps your business, at a more predictable and steady fulfillment rate. So personalized mugs, as you would expect, absolutely crushing here on Etsy. Christmas Aspen personalized mug, 83 sales a month. This next one is like a bistro mug, 7 sales a month. This next one here, personalized hot cocoa mug, 130 sales a month. And they're just doing little snowman faces right there. But also they've got over 55 designs to choose from. Again, that is if you're willing to put in that extra work, guys, that's a great way to increase your conversion rate, and Etsy's going to reward you for that. Add custom image or text mug, charging $10 for that, or at least starting at $10. 871 sales a month. This one, every sip tastes like not my problem anymore. So it's a personalized retirement mug. So it's selling well at the end of the year. A lot of people retire at the end of the calendar year. 428 sales a month. World's Best Steve, custom retro 70s mug. And it's not like the mug is actually 70s. It's just the design and the color scheme. 308 sales a month. And then here's a custom photo mug behind me. 277 sales a month. Are you guys not sold on selling personalized products yet? All right. It's late to be doing it in 2025, but there's always next year. And these sell well year round. All right. Velvet plush blanket. Velveteen plush blanket. Starts at $9.59. I do believe there's multiple sizes. So there would be, if I go to choose manually here and then go to provider info, you can see they've got a 30 by 40 inch, a 50 by 60 inch, and a 60 by 80 inch. If you have the 60 by 80 inch, by the way, the price jumps from $9.75, which is the 30 by 40 inch, up to $22.79. So just worth noting there. Personalized blankets. I know these crush in the fourth quarter. That first one looks like it's just a family name and a Christmas tree. 331 sales a month. Absolutely insane. About 10 sales a day. Next one, stylish name personalized cuddle wrap. So I don't know if we can sell that one exactly. It looks like it might even be embroidered, but 19 sales a month. The next one, personalized photo blanket. Now they've got 9 photos on the blanket plus some text. That's a little bit more effort, but they're doing 65 sales a month, guys. And it's not like you have to make your living off of a single listing. Launch multiple. This is just showing you guys that there's massive demand on Etsy for these products. There might be a bug, actually, now that I'm seeing, it seems like every time in this top right corner, we're seeing Everbee report 0 monthly sales. So there might be a bug with that because that doesn't seem right, that we're seeing it consistently. All right, next, custom photo blanket, 192 sales a month. Custom pet photo blanket. And it seems like the pet one, guys, are selling at multiples higher just based on what we're seeing. 508 sales a month. The next one, personalized name fleece blanket. And all they're doing is cycling the different colors and font styles, which, by the way, you can still templatize all of this easily. So that would be like you see this design here with Madison that I'm hovering over? You could theoretically do this in like 5 seconds if you create the template. When I say 5 seconds, I'm talking like literally 5 seconds. Then you just download it and you're done. So that's one that looks hard, but if you've done the work, could be very easy. 155 sales a month. And then here's another one here, photo plus text, 868 sales a month. Moving on, custom wrapping paper is actually available here in Printify. It starts at $5.61 for a roll. And here you can see on Etsy, 185 sales a month, 221 sales a month. This one might be a bug, 0 sales a month, 50 sales a month. And they're doing like the custom face, where they just grab the face from the photo. Easy enough to do. It used to have specialized tools to do that. Now AI can just do it for you, as I've shown. 48 sales a month, 221 sales a month. This one here behind me, 6 sales a month. Just showing you guys that wrapping paper also in demand. Phone cases starting at $10.73. Here on Etsy, we've got the first listing there with a, granted, these are different types of phone cases, so let's just pretend like they're all the same. 8 sales a month, 267 sales a month, 0, which is probably the bugged one. It seems like there's always a bug one in the ad row. 19 sales a month. Personalized leather case. So ignore the price points, but 8 sales a month, 59 sales a month, 45 sales a month, 200 sales a month. I guess one thing worth noting, the phone cases are not nearly in as high demand as maybe some of you guys would have expected. Certainly relative to like coffee mugs, ornaments, even blankets. I would start with those before I would do phone cases. Custom candles starting at $8.30. Let's see, 159 monthly sales. 864 monthly sales. It says smells like your text here. Simple enough, right? Nice, clean mock-up. Smells like your text here. Competitive price point. 864 sales a month, 145,000 views, 6% conversion rate. That month, or this listing was launched in the middle of 2023, all right? 17 months old. This next one, personalized Christmas gifts photo candle. It's a new listing, age 4 months. They're still doing 7 sales a month. And again, there's usually a little bit of a lag on this data. Right now we're in peak demand season. So it wouldn't surprise me if this jumped from 7 sales a month to like 14 or 21. Corporate gifts. So that's what they're honing in on for keywords. That candle's doing 60 sales a month. Smells like custom candle. That's the one we looked at before, 864 sales. That's the number one right there. Add your photo and text, 95 sales a month. Olivia, Heart of Gold, loves spicy marg, 10 out of 10 would recommend. 77 sales a month. You guys get the gist. The candles are crushing. Even custom tote bags, starting at $6.97 for fulfillment in Printify, 148 sales a month. 10 sales, 114 sales, 38 sales. And it looks like it's a cruise specific to the cruise niche, which I've been talking about lately as I just came back from a cruise a week ago. Custom canvas tote bag. How does this, it says 9 cents. That's the ultimate price manipulation. They're charging 9 cents. I don't know what that is, but I'm guessing whatever SKU that is out of stock. So that's playing the pricing game on Etsy there. Should we check? Let's check. What is 9 cents? I want to see. Only logo preview. So you can get an only logo preview. Maybe they're charging just for the mock-up? I don't know. But it's only 9 cents. That's crazy. And then they have 191 people that have bought this in the last 24 hours. Do you guys want to talk about a customer service nightmare? How many people do you think are buying these for 9 cents and then messaging them and saying, hey, wait, where's my bag? Where's what I ordered? Okay, almost done. Polyester square pillows. You can also do custom shaped pillows, by the way, which are really popular. $11.84 is where the price starts for these. I'd probably charge between $19.99 and $24.99. 1,182 sales. These are custom embroidered pillows. Guys, on Etsy, sometimes you just get people that self-fulfill. Maybe they hire their friends and family during the holiday season to help with the demand. If you're doing 1,180 sales in a month, that's absolutely insane. Hopefully they got some profit in there too, because it's $10.79 plus that's an ad. But that's insane. Next custom pillow, 249 sales a month. Next one, 467 sales a month. Next one, 17 sales a month. The number one bestseller, actually, no, that looks bugged. It says 0 monthly sales. But this also could just be like a potential ever be bug, although that listing's only 2 months old. So maybe I'll open this up separate and we'll check back in. Personalized photo pillow, 1,115 sales monthly. The next one, 51 sales a month. So even if you're selling and you're not the number one, which, you know, the number one, that listing's over 3 years old, doing 1,100 sales per month. Look at this one right next to it. You know, they're even charging more, by the way. This one over here behind me that I'm hovering over with the video right here. 51 sales a month. That's a great place to start. This one still says 0 monthly sales. That is interesting. I don't feel like that's accurate, but I'm sure some of those, just given like the scale of what everybody's trying to accomplish, sometimes there's probably bugs. Another family. So this one, instead of it being a personal, like one person at a time pillow, it is the whole family. 79 sales a month. All right, let's bring it home with an apron, a personalized apron, starting at $16.58. So kind of a high price point there for the aprons, but let's check it out. We have custom text and logo apron, 20 sales a month. Chef Albert, so it's just chef and then a name, 152 sales a month. Your logo here, 7 sales a month. Custom text and it's embroidered, 121 sales a month. So the embroidery option seems to be popular. So check this out, guys. When you use Printify's new personalization feature, which you see here behind me, it generates a link for the customer to go to where they can then create the personalization exactly how they want it in a sandbox that Printify controls. And once the customer has the color of the product that they want, with the custom text that they want, everything exactly how they want it, they're able to approve the personalization. Printify will save that design so that there's no need for us, the seller, to even get involved. It's going to know that that customer made that design, and you just go in, approve it on the back end, and you've got your personalization taken care of. It's streamlined now. It's never been easier, guys. So I wanted to make you guys aware that Printify rolled this out at the end of 2025, and it has already saved print-on-demand sellers like myself a ton of time. So check that out, guys. Printify is going to be linked below in the description of this video. You can use my code to get a free month of premium. Also, of course, Everbee, if you're a serious Etsy seller, is going to be linked down there as well. But thank you for watching till the end, guys. Go sell some personalized products. If not now, do it for 2026. You'll be happy that you did.